I gotta start a company.
Yeah. Not so fast. We got you here. So, first of all, coolest slides I've ever seen.
Thank you.
What is that's not PowerPoint. That's
No, actually, we found an interesting designer in New York who actually does a lot of stuff for Scientific American. National Geographic does infographics.
oh, sure.
And we had this complicated story, and we said, well, how do we show it in one slide? Because, so this is actually part of one big poster.
That's totally.
But then another company here in Boston, Neoscape, managed to do this for us.
So I misidentified you then. You're not calling yourself a venture capitalist. This is something
we're not venture
different
capitalists.
and bigger. I mean, but don't all those Silicon Valley venture capital companies claim to also provide guidance and stewardship and?
Yeah, but it's not their own ideas. So the big difference is we're not funding other people's ideas. They're
see.
our ideas. We're finding entrepreneurs to come and run them.
I see. Okay.
With us. Right.
And how far along are you?
Well, we started in January. So we have actually gone all the way to phase 2 in one company. And we have 2 others that are kind of in the earlier phases, and we're just starting. So we have sort of 3 eggs in the hen house.
I see. Yeah, hens, the running theme of today's conference. So much is made of failure and not being afraid to fail in entrepreneurship. Have you failed?
Well, in the company I was in before called ATG here in Boston with Joe, who's also a founder here, we kind of got everything wrong. So we were constantly failing, which became a habit. I mean, we had everything wrong. We had the wrong business model. We had the wrong sales model. We had the wrong product. We had the wrong pricing. We had the wrong teams.
This is the company you sold to Oracle.
Well, eventually, yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe they like that kind of stuff.
So in other words, what I was worried about is that your view of entrepreneurship is skewed by your enormous success. I didn't know if you could be trusted to have the right view of entrepreneurship's risks, since you'd never really flopped.
Well, it wasn't really easy, and it took a really long time.
I see.
And we were, on the edge. It was very, very stressful. I mean, it's not an easy game to play. And it took a while, but it's a lot of fun, and it does get you hooked. So
yeah,
smashing models is fun.
Well, I love the concept, and I love the slides. Thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Thanks a million.